Hi, I'm Mark from the Future Me team. I'm just going to do a little talk about student finance. What is it and how do you apply? Well, first of all, student finance, there's been talk of renaming it as student tax because essentially that's exactly what it is. It's almost an agreement between you and the government, powers that be, to say that you are going to study whatever it is you decide to study for X amount of years, and then that will lead you on to end up with the job of your dreams, hopefully, and make X amount of money, by which time you'll be in a position to start paying a little bit of it back. It's not like proper debt. I know a lot of people are concerned about that. They think they're going to get thousands and thousands of pounds worth of debt and not have the job of the dreams at the end. It's not like taking HP out in a car. It's not like taking a credit card or a bank loan or anything like that. You know, someone's not going to kick your door in and pinch your telly or your sofa or anything like that. It effectively is a tax which will come out when you're earning a certain amount of money. And that amount, that magic amount at the moment, and it does go up just about every year, is £27,295. That means until you are earning £27,295, you don't pay back a penny to Student Finance England. Then after that, from the following April, you will pay back 9% of anything over £27,295. So for example, if you were making £30,000, you'll be paying back around about £25 per week, which, you know, is a Netflix and a Starbucks, you know, and you had 3 or 4 years worth of HE education, and then you do get the job of your dreams, I'm sure you won't be missing £25 per month. In this country, the more we make, we tend to have to pay more tax anyway. So how do you apply? Well, you can Google Student Finance England or go to www.gov.uk/student finance. And you would select start a new application. You would log in or create an account and select start a new application. And you would select undergraduate and full-time. That's if that's what you're going to be studying. It's the same whether you are going on to university or doing internal HE at the college. Make sure, however, you do pick the right year of 2022 if you're entering in September of this year. You'll need proof of ID, such as your passport number, UK passport number, and your national insurance number. Don't worry if you don't have them to hand straight away. You could be doing it on your phone. Just after watching this, you can do that when you finish, but you do need that to prove your identification. The one thing I would say would be apply early. After you watch this video, apply this weekend, because you don't want any sort of backlog to be caught up in the backlog. If you apply in the summer, after the 1st of July, obviously a third of all HE students in this country go through clearing, and you can imagine there'll be a mad scramble for people once they get their places confirmed to get the finance in order, and then that will create some sort of backlog, you know, more often than not. Get it in early, make sure you paid, the institution's paid, and we forget about it. So after that, you pick which uni, college course you're going to do, which one you've been accepted for. Don't worry if it's not set in stone by now. For example, if you haven't had all of your replies back, all of your decisions back, or if you're still unsure about your firm choice in your battle, just put the one that you are fancying the most at the moment. Again, you can change it, and if there's any disparity in fees, that will be addressed by Student Finance England. You'll then be asked where you'd like to live during your studies, and whether you'd like to apply for a maintenance loan. Now, maintenance loans, that is to spend on whatever you want, living expenses during your time studying HE. The maximum, if you're living at home with your parents or guardians, etc., is at the moment is £8,171. Now, it is means tested, but it's almost half non-means tested and half means tested. What I mean by that is if your household income at the moment, however you live with your parents, your guardians, However, if their income is under £25,000, you will get the full whack of £8,171, more than likely. But it goes down incrementally, but it doesn't go down dramatically until household income reaches over £55,000. And even then, you still get £4,045. Hence the fact that half of it is really non-means tested. You will almost certainly get half of it. If you're living away from home, the maximum you can get is £9,705. Again, when they reach that magic figure of £55,000, it goes down to £5,540. Below that, there's a sliding scale. And when we do the open event, we'll be able to discuss that in a little bit more detail. If you're studying that there, London, because it's very expensive to live there, I know that because I used to live there, the maximum you can get is £12,675. And again, if that household income totals over £55,000, it goes down to £8,430, which is still a decent whack. The average in this country, the average maintenance loan paid out is £5,640, and it's split over 3 payments. You'll get your first one in September, providing you have got it in a timely fashion. The second one will be in the new year, January, February time, and the third one will be in May. If you decide to apply for the higher amount of maintenance loan, you may have to provide details of your parents' or guardians' incomes, however, in order to be able to satisfy the criteria so they know they are paying you the correct amount. After this, you'll be asked question C if you qualify for any sort of additional funding. For example, if you've got any sort of disability, if you're a single parent, there's a lot of different things like that. So do have a look at that. Also, the institution you are studying at, a lot of the time, many of them do offer bursaries for different disciplines. For example, a lot of them offer a bursary if you are into triathlons. I think it's a £1,200 bursary. You don't have to pay it back. NHS related subjects, again, offer additional bursaries. After this, you're basically, at the end of it, you'll be asked to submit it. If you are missing any details, you will get a confirmation straight away to say that you've submitted it. And anything you're missing, for example, your national insurance number or your passport number. It normally takes about 6 weeks for each application to be processed, hence the fact, get it in early and then you can forget about it. With regards to the fees for the institution you'll be attending, you don't have to worry about them. You'll never see them. You don't have to transfer them yourselves. They're not going to land in your bank account and then you'll be responsible, have the burden of paying each year's education. They'll be transferred directly to the institution. So good, nothing to worry about. And that's essentially that. So I just wish you all good luck. And as I say, the one thing to take from this is, one last thing about repayment as well. After 30 years, at the moment, whether you owe 1% or 100%, it is written off. So whatever you owe after 30 years will be written off, which is good news. But yes, as I say, the thing to bear in mind, the only thing, if it's anything to take from this video, is get in early. Get it done early. Get it done in a timely manner. Enjoy your summer and then enjoy your HE studies. Thanks very much.